all go through daily ups and downs, but mood swings controlled Wade Lee's life. One day, the Atlanta native would be on top of the world. The next day, he just couldn't get out of bed.
It took 40 years and an ultimatum from his partner for Lee to get help. But he found it all at Skyland Trail, a mental health facility where he now is a peer counselor there. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here now with his story. Beth?
And Tom and Sine, Lee is now 48, but he was 40 when he came to Skyland Trail, and he says his life at the time was a mess. But he has now found hope and recovery and a sense of purpose that he never had.
What's the best advice you've ever received?
8 years ago, Wade Lee could never have imagined he would be sitting here, sober, at peace, leading a support group. Because for 40 years, Lee says his life was chaos.
Most of my 20s and 30s were spent in active addiction.
The 48-year-old has bipolar disorder, so he'd swing from crippling depression to feeling like he could do anything. And on manic days,
I would not sleep. I would usually hit the gym at least twice a day if I wasn't working. I had all kinds of projects at home. I started home improvement projects.
To calm his mind,
I would drink myself into a stupor by the end of the night.
On bad days, Lee wouldn't show up for work or to practice with his band.
And eventually we broke up because of it. I was a total flake. And in the middle of recording an album, I just didn't show up.
By 2010, Lee says his partner Chris couldn't take it anymore.
He gave me a choice to either find help or we were done. And so he researched online and found Skyland.
And here at Skyland Trail, he was finally diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
We were going through the list of the symptoms and everything, and I was like, my God, that's my life right there. Like, it explains so much.
Lee started taking medication to stabilize his mood and an antidepressant.
For the first time in a long time, I was like actually happy and sober and steady.
And today, Wade Lee is a peer counselor here at Skyland Trail, leading the kind of group that once helped him.
Yeah, this keeps me sober.
And Skyland alum and fellow group leader Christina Matrison says Wade gives new clients hope.
He's very easy to like, and I think one of the big reasons is, especially for clients, is because of how genuine he is, how honest he is.
After 40 years of searching for his purpose, Wade Lee has found it.
I think just being here and role modeling the fact that recovery is possible and that people can get better and that you can be happy.
And Wade Lee says being able to serve others has really been a big part of his recovery. He says he feels a sense of community and belonging at Skyland Trail, and he likes the fact that the alumni can come back after they graduate for as long as they need to. That's what those support groups, those peer support groups are there for, helping each other through the whole recovery and beyond.
Yeah, it makes so much sense, though, that someone who's been there would be able to help pull someone else
Who
through
better?
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Beth.
Thanks, Beth.